Hey guys, welcome to the Diamond Dreamers New Starters Call. I'm really excited. So I know that I've just asked everybody to put in the chat, what are you loving so far about being part of this amazing team, this amazing community with Diamond Dreamers? So do that, get in the chat and just say one thing that you're loving about it so far, whether it's more with the products, more with the business, or just being part of our groups and part of our amazing community. Get that in the chat. So for anyone that doesn't know, because I know we've got some brand new people on here, some new people that have been doing it for a few weeks. So for anyone that doesn't know, my name's Amy. I've actually been doing Juice Plus now for 7 years. And I started when I was working full time with horses, and about 18 months into me doing the business, through working hard whilst working full time, I was actually hit the pinnacle position in the company, and I've actually been able to give up my full time job and do this business full time ever since. And it's absolutely transformed my life. I love the products. I'd never be without them now. My whole family are on them, and just the business has just totally transformed my whole life around. And I'm really excited for you guys. 2020 is going to be an amazing year. We've got amazing bonuses, and it's just such a great opportunity for you guys. And I'm just so excited to be working alongside you all, partnering with you all, and really just helping you guys to achieve your goals, because this is what this is about. So I'm going to just cover some simple steps just for anyone brand new getting started. And then we have got a couple of the girls coming on to give some amazing tips. And then we're going to end it with, if anyone's got any questions, if we have time, then we can go over that. So really step one, guys, if you're literally just getting started in this business, step one is obviously getting yourself on the products, because it's really hard to talk about something and promote something that you're not on yourself. So getting yourself on the products, getting those ordered for your online office is a really great starting point. And that in itself gives you something to start talking to people about. It gives you something to start posting on your social media about, that you're really excited, you started something new, you've ordered the products. You know, share with people why you've ordered the products and what you're excited about being on this journey and what your goals are. And obviously your mentor can obviously help you order your products. And then further on from that, as soon as your products arrive, again, that's more things for you to talk about. And then you start taking the products. And in the meantime, whilst you're actually waiting for your products to arrive, what you want to be doing is getting yourself into the Kickstart 10 support group and reading the plan and looking at the menu suggestions and the recipes, and really getting familiar with the plan and the recipes that we follow alongside with the products. And again, starting to share that you're excited, that you're starting to get a healthier lifestyle, whether it's drinking more water. Again, you can do this through sharing on social media, through chatting to people you come in contact with face to face at work. You know, people are going to start to notice that you're making healthier choices, and it's a great way to start talking to people about it and inviting people to join you. So many people want to get healthier nowadays, guys. So obviously you want to be documenting your journey. So don't feel like you've got to wait till you've lost all the weight or got totally amazing long hair before you can actually start promoting it, because you're so relatable from the moment that your journey starts. So from the moment you've said yes and you've signed up to the business, you've ordered your products, your journey has started. So start documenting that from now on. You don't need to wait until you have amazing results from the products. You can start sharing that from day one. And so make sure you're doing your own progress photos as well. So, because we really want to be remembering how we actually feel before we actually went on Juice Plus. Because I know, like for me, I've been on Juice Plus now for 7 years, and obviously I've had the products. I mean, I don't know how many capsules I've taken over the 7 years and how many shakes. So, you know, it's really important to remember like where you've come from. So honestly, I wish I took more photos from before I started. So get loads of photos of your hair, your nails, your skin, your face, like selfies just of your body as well, because you will be amazed at how you'll transform over time. And it's always like a constant journey, you know, like I've lost weight with the products, I've gained muscle with the products, I've got longer hair from the products, I've got more energy from the products for my riding. So they're so versatile, and it's always an ongoing journey. There's always a journey, there's always something for you to share and talk about, which is really good. And I've spoken a bit about it, but just starting to post it and share it, guys. This is the next step. Just really simple. Just starting to share that. And I always say, for anybody new starting out, it's really good to do a minimum of at least 3 posts a day. That's on your walls and on your stories. A minimum of 3 posts a day. And we've got Frankie's going to be coming on to talk more about posts and how she works it, which is going to be amazing. But that's a great starting point. A minimum of 3 posts a day. And then we have loads of tools and all the information, guys, to help you with what to send to people when they're interested in the products. Because I know when I first started, I was like, what the hell do I say to people? Like, all I know is that I want to help people and that I was excited about these products and I wanted to help others. But I didn't really know what to say. You know, I've never been a salesperson. The great thing about this business is that you don't have to be a salesperson. It's just about us recommending and sharing something, and sharing it with people that are generally interested, that are generally wanting to get healthier and improve themselves. So, you know, we're not salespeople. That's not what we do. It's literally sharing it. And you don't need to worry quite yet about what you need to say to people in the inbox. All you need to know is that when you do get those conversations going, that's what we are here for. So our little chat that we have that's up and running is there to help you. Your upline, whoever's brought you into the business, is there to help you. And I always say to any of my new girls when they get started is, whenever you first get your first inquiry or you're having your first conversation, screenshot it to me and I'll help you with what to say, because I feel like that's the best way to teach you, rather than just giving you all of the messages, because we have sort of like messages that you can use like as a system that you change up and you make it personal to each person slightly. But if I just give you all of that, all of the prices, and leave you to go on your own to get on with it, it doesn't work. Like, it makes you feel overwhelmed. So what I like to do is do it bit by bit. So what I always say to my new guys is, you know, so somebody has liked your post about that you're excited that your new Juice Plus delivery has arrived. So you're going to message them, and this is where you contacting your upline and getting involved in the chat works. You know, you can't just start this business and all these people are going to start rolling in that want to buy the products. Doesn't happen like that. You've got to actively go out there and make this business work. It's not going to fall on your lap. You've got to go out there, you've got to post, you've got to promote, you've got to speak to people, you've got to get in the messenger, and we can't do this for you. So you need to be messaging your upline. And again, I always say this because I don't want you guys to ever feel like you're annoying us. The more that you message us and ask us questions, especially in your first couple months, that's exactly what we're there for, and that's what we want. Because we then know, if you are messaging me, asking me lots of questions like, what do I say to this person? What do I do about this? What do I do about that? I know that you're on it. And I'm like, yes. I'm like, let's go. Let's get you your promotion. Let's get you smashing this. Like, that really excites me. And that will with whoever that's brought you into the business. That's what we want. You know, we can't chase you. If you want it, you're going to do it. And you're going to be coming to us, asking us questions. And then we're going to work with you. So please ask questions, and that, like I say, that's what we want. Because we have all of the information. We have the questions to ask people when they're interested in the product, so that we can then recommend them the right package for them to suit them. And this is what's going to help you to get those orders coming in. That's going to help you to get you to your promotion and to help you to get your bonus on top of your promotion and commissions as well. Kelly's dog is really distracting me. So cute. No, I'm just like, oh, little Frenchie. So really, guys, this is as simple as this gets. After that, it's really just about repeating the same things and being consistent. And again, I know that some of the girls are going to talk a little bit more about that. And it's about setting yourself up for success and having a daily method of operation. And for short, we call that a DMO. And that is basically, once you've gone through the steps that I've just sort of run through, once you kind of like know the ropes, it's then about repeating that with your DMO. And your DMO is like a list of daily actions you're going to do with your business. And again, we can talk more about that on another Zoom call. This is literally just a very basic getting started call. Like I say, we've got all the information here, guys. If you ask for it, we'll teach you the next bit. You know, there's so much I could cover on this call, but I'm not going to overwhelm you. It's about keeping it simple. So as and when you're ready, this is why you want to stay close to the fire and be connected with your upline, because every time you learn the next bit, there's always something new for you to get hold of and get your teeth sucked into to take it to the next level. So I really, really hope that makes sense. So really, guys, the goal with our February chat that we have is to work closely with you for your first 30 to 60 days to help you get to your first promotion of Partner Plus and to help you to get that £80 bonus on top of your commissions. Once you've achieved that, once we've worked with you to achieve that, you then graduate from the new starter chat and the new starter calls, and you get upgraded to the bigger chat and the bigger group and the bigger Zoom calls, because then you're ready to take on more information. So this is the goal of this, is to help you to get your customer base, which is about 5 customers, which is what you need for Partner Plus, which your own orders go towards that as well. And then you're graduated, and we still are here to support you, but you're graduated from the new starters chat, if that makes sense. So if anyone's got any questions about anything I've said so far, let us know. Maybe put a little thing in the chat. But I'm gonna bring Frankie on now, and she's going to talk to you guys about posting in a bit more detail and being consistent. Now, Frankie's amazing. You need to listen to this girl. You want to get your pen and paper out, because Frankie works full-time in London, and she fits this business in and around her full-time job. She's on the train at like 7 a.m. She doesn't get back till like 7, 8 o'clock at night. She's got an amazing story and what she's achieved. She's actually a sales coordinator in the business, and she's earned over £1,000 in 1 month alone from this business, part-time on top of what she's already earning. So you really want to listen to this girl, because she's an absolute superstar. So Frankie, I'll hand over to you.
Oh, thank you so much, James. Bless you. You're so cute. Can you hear me okay, everyone?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. Fab. So yeah, thanks, James. You're so cute. Love you. So yeah, guys, Amy's already covered it. Like, it's super, super simple. All you've got to do is start sharing and promoting what you're doing. And I'm going to talk to you kind of from a social media perspective, because that's kind of my main platform. And obviously, like Amy said, I'm super, super busy. At the moment, like Amy said, like I go to London, I do like 12-hour days roughly, and my job is like very stressful corporate job. But until September last year, I was also doing my master's degree alongside that. So I was having these long days getting in and then going to the library studying and having like exams and stuff. And I actually hit sales coordinator, the month before my dissertation was due. So if you like are into studying and you've done a degree or whatever, you'll know what that means. But essentially, I'm trying to just explain that if I can fit this business in, then you all can. Time is just not an excuse. It's how much you want it. You'll find the time if you want it bad enough. So kind of my top tips is to remember that this business is designed for busy people. That's the only reason why I've been able to do it. Remember, the company handle everything for us. Like, they will ship the product to the customer, they'll invoice the customer, they'll pay you. Like other network marketing companies, you have to order the products in, pack them all up, go to the post office and distribute them out. Like, that's bonkers. That is hard work and that's busy. Whereas this is not. Like, this is just fits in around what you're doing, because it's all from your phone. All you've got to do is share what you're doing, and then when someone wants to get started, you help them get started. It's simple as that. So I would say the first thing is just to be organised. Like, if you can relate to me and you think, oh, I'm working full time, there are parts of the day where I'm not going to be on my phone and stuff like that, then get organised. Have a think. What points of the day are going to work well for you to post or to message people? So to kind of give you an idea of what I do, my main times are on my commute. So that's in the morning and in the kind of early evening. And my lunch break, essentially, that's it. And then when I get back home in the evening, if I've not like been to the gym or whatever. So it's basically like morning, lunchtime and early evening. So like Amy said, you guys want to be aiming for 3 posts a day. So I personally think if you're keeping it simple like that, that's the best way it's going to work. Morning, lunchtime and evening. Just keep it simple, guys. So just have a think and plan when you're going to fit this in. If you don't commute like I do, maybe can you get up half an hour earlier before you head out to work in your car? Or when you get in, can you like sacrifice half an hour whilst you're watching TV, like chilled in your pajamas? Whatever it is, and whatever's going to work well for you and not stress you out, you've just got to figure out what that is, write it down and then commit to it and be consistent with it. That's kind of my advice I'd give from an organised kind of point of view. So I hope that makes sense, but figure out how you are actually going to do this, because you might feel quite overwhelmed. You might have loads of ideas like, oh, I want to post about this, I want to speak to this person, blah, blah, blah. But you want to make sure that you're not stressing yourself out and you can actually fit this in. This isn't meant to be stressful, guys. It's mega, mega simple to fit in what you're already doing. So, God, went on a massive tangent then. Yeah, so to kind of give you an idea of what I'm doing in those times. So like I said, I'll post like minimum 3 times a day, without a doubt. Like I'm very consistent on my social media. Even if I'm ill, I will be posting 3 times a day no matter what. And the reason being, guys, like the way I try and think of it is, when you start up a business, say you're like starting a shop and then you've got a website for your shop, but your shop's empty and your website, someone clicks on it and there's nothing on the page, people are going to be like, oh, like, what's this? I heard this is really good, but nothing seems to be on there. Like, what's happening? It's exactly the same with like your social media and your business. Like you need to be posting to build up some content and build credibility. Like, yeah, you're doing this, you are living the mission, you are getting healthier, and kind of build that up. There's no point putting up one post when you first get started and then one post 3 months later. Like like Amy said, it's all about consistency. So that's why posting is mega, mega important. So I'll be posting throughout the day, and then the main time that I'll like catch up on messages is in the evening. So I don't really touch my inbox until I get home. So that's kind of how I operate. And to be fair, I'd love to be able to do everything every day, but I just can't. I don't have the time. So I just keep it simple and make sure I'm doing the 2 things, which are posting to make sure I'm getting interest and showing credibility, sharing what I'm doing. And then the second one is getting in the messenger at some point in the day to make sure I'm following up with those people, having those conversations. So that's kind of it. So yeah, keep it simple, guys, get organised, and make sure you're consistent is what I would say. And then in terms of like post ideas, I thought it might be quite good for you guys to just cover some of the things that I post about, to keep it like varied and not to make it like effort, you know, like, oh God, what I'm going to post about now is like wasting an hour thinking about what to post about. You don't want to be doing that. You want it to be like quick and easy and fun as well. Like I find posting quite fun. I'm a bit of a geek like that, especially like on my Instagram. But yeah, I would just have a think about, what are you doing in the week? Like, do you know that on Wednesdays you do spin class? So if I map out my week, like I've got here, so it's mega, mega messy. But you can actually plan out your week. So this is my Tuesday. You can plan out your whole week. You can do that on like a Sunday night and think, okay, yeah, if I'm doing spin on a Wednesday, I'm going to do a post that I've been to spin class. You're living the mission, you're being healthy, you've been to spin class, post about it. It's not hard. You can do a little boomerang when you're on the bike, like something fun like that. You don't have to be saying every day, juice plus, juice plus, juice plus. That's not what we're saying. It's just that you're showing that you're doing something which is related to the products, related to being healthy, related to having a business. So yeah, you can have a look at your week, see what you're doing and map out some posts. You can also follow the like daily hashtags. I don't know if you guys have seen them, but you have like Motivation Monday, so you could do like a like empowering or inspiring quote on a Monday morning, which is really good, by the way. That adds loads of value to people because a lot of people dread a Monday morning, so to just do that and brighten up their day does work really, really well. You then have like Transformation Tuesday, so you could do like a testimonial on that day. Hump Day Wednesday. I think I've changed it now to Thankful Thursday, so you do like a gratitude thing. And then Friday it could be like posting out the weekend or whatever. So kind of think about what you're doing on each day. I find that works quite well for me personally is in the morning, I'm 100% going to be either taking my capsules, having a shake or having protein porridge. So I know in the morning it's quite easy to do a product related post. So guys, you're going to be taking your capsules anyway. Literally, it takes 2 seconds to just take a picture of them in your hand and post it. Like, it's super, super simple. You don't have to be like, oh, these are the amazing Juice Plus capsules, like listing everything about them. You can just say, oh, like, having my magic beans this morning. Like, super, super simple, but it's like building that intrigue, building up that confidence in yourself as well to post and share what you're doing. And then I always find that lunchtime for me, I've only got an hour lunch break, so I might like do a testimonial for lunchtime, because I know that's quick. I can just put a before and after up, quick and simple. And then in the evenings, that's when I might spend more time thinking about my posts and doing something quite creative, or like reaching out to people saying who wants to like have a second income, who wants to lose weight, who wants to have more energy, that kind of thing, and think about my posts more in the evening when I have more time. So I hope that kind of helps. That's kind of how I like to do it. So in terms of post ideas, you can do your products, testimonials. You can do like completely non-related to Juice Plus stuff. Sorry, gets to that point in the day now where I'm tired, need a lift. You can do non-related stuff. So what I find works quite well is I go on to like Boohoo or Misguided, or like an account that I personally like following, and they often do like funny memes, or like I don't know, like funny pictures, or like fashion posts that I relate to and I like. So I'll reshare those as like a completely non-related post, but it gets interaction, it gets likes from people, so it makes people want to follow me. I hope that makes sense. So you kind of weave them in, you weave your Juice Plus in around your lifestyle. We're not saying you've got to post morning Juice Plus capsules, like lunchtime Juice Plus shake, and evening like Juice Plus. You don't want to be like that, because that's spammy and annoying. We don't want to be like that, but you just weave these posts around what you're doing. And you'd be surprised, like some people find really mundane, boring things like me walking off my train in Liverpool Street. I've had like people reply to my story like, oh, you're at Liverpool Street. Like, for me that's so boring, but other people are like, oh, that's like, it's quite cool, because it's an insight into someone else's life and what they're up to, and people are nosy, they love it. So yeah, that's kind of it from posting, guys. And you can get inspiration from the Diamond Dreamers post ideas group, and if you're in my team as well, I've got another post ideas group. So if you're ever struggling with posts, you can go in there and 100% take inspiration. I would just say, like, make sure you tweak it a bit so it sounds like you, because if you're not someone that's like, oh my god, check out this babe, then people are going to know if you repost that, oh, that doesn't sound like her, you know what I mean? So just change it up so it sounds like you. And then you can also find loads of things online. Amy actually gave me this, which is really handy, and I'm more than happy to like take a picture and put it in the chat. But it's basically like a social media cheat sheet. So it has 100 social media post ideas, and obviously this isn't related to like Juice Plus. It's just if you're generally on social media, what can help with your interaction and stuff like that. So yeah, that might help you guys with some ideas as well. But I think that's me. I've kind of rambled. Hopefully that was helpful and made sense. But yeah, pop any questions in the chat if you have any questions about it.
That's amazing. Thanks, Frankie. Thank you so much, and so well explained as well. So that's so well explained. So hopefully everyone's got some tips from that. So if you guys learned something from that, or you really feel like there's a little something from Frankie that you've picked up that's inspired you, then let us know in the chat, because obviously it's nerve-wracking for some of us coming on this call and talking to you all, you know. So yeah, the love would be amazing for Frankie. So what we're going to do is we're going to get Kelly on next. So the reason why I wanted to get the superstar Kelly on to speak is because she's actually hit Partner Plus this month, and she's absolutely smashed it. So I wanted her to come on and just share a bit of her tips to you all of how, you know, she's just done this, guys, and you can all do this too. You can all do this too. So I'll see if I can unmute you, Kels. Oh, she's done it. She's ready.
Someone just wants capsules, so I've been messaging them as well as a new teammate. I was prepared for this earlier, but I'm not prepared for it now, because I literally walked in the house 5 minutes before Amy went, are you ready? And I went, no, not really, I've just walked in. So I would just say to people that you've got to be you. and you've got to be authentic, and you have got to do your own story, because I joined the business after a really bad time, and I needed to get myself going again and things like that. I used to take the products a couple of years ago. I never should have stopped taking the products at all. I forgot how amazing they made me feel, how much energy they gave me. I forgot literally how everything can just change your mindset so easy. And I would tell anybody that's new to the business, personal development all the way, to get yourself in the game, because personal development, you have to develop yourself, and as long as you develop yourself, it's a key to developing other people and helping other people in their life. And when you've got your story and you can share it with other people, when they have got similar stories, and that's why they're asking you about how good you feel after they know you've had a bad time, it's a case of you've got that story that you can share, you can relate to them, and you can literally say to them, well, actually, I've been there. And I mean, it's been a long thing for me, and Amy knows this because obviously, and Jeanette knows this because it's been quite a while. But I've had 2.5 years through court with my ex-partner, got with another partner, he turned out to be a tosser as well. And literally, it's just a case of I had to put me first. And I had a week moping about, I jumped back on the products. If anyone actually wants to look at my story, I will actually share it with anyone, because I actually grew some balls myself and put it on my own Facebook last week, and I was like, oh my God, Amy, what have I done? Oh no, Amy, I didn't want to click send, I didn't want to do it, and what did I do? I did it, and I'm like, shit, what have I done? And then before you know it, I had 40 odd people like it. I had so many comments, I had so many people literally big me up about it and just say, well done and everything, as well as Amy jumped on and Millie jumped on, and the whole team literally supported me through everything that I actually did. But I jumped back on the products, I put my health first. I used to suffer with severe anxiety. I don't get any anxiety anymore. I used to have depression. I'm not depressed anymore. And literally been in the team, and you've got women literally empowering each other, as well as obviously developing yourself as a person. It's just the feeling is amazing. But about post ideas, by the way, I dropped a stone in like 4 weeks as well, and then I shared that on my Facebook, and I went from like having a porky belly to starting getting ripped up again. And Amy, you'll be proud of me, because I'm going to Port Royal tomorrow with some youngsters. I can see Jeanette laughing about that. But so yeah, that's something I hadn't done for a while either. And obviously got the opportunity tonight when I were actually at Katie's house. Big up to Katie, who's literally signed up to the business. She was interested. She wanted to join the team. She joined the team. She got on the calls last night. She's on the call tonight. So big up to Katie, getting in there, and ordered her own premium capsules and health study for kids to help them as well. But literally, it's something I ain't done for a while. I've even put off riding my own horses over at winter and everything. And Jordan said to me, why don't you fetch your mare over? Why didn't you let us stay here for 6 weeks or so, see if there's a spare stable? I was like, oh, well. He says, we can school her, we can get her going, we can do everything that you want to do with her. I was like, get in. But obviously, for me to go to Port Royal tomorrow, it's something I haven't done for a very long time. So obviously, the confidence that grows with this business, as well as getting yourself in that own mindset, it's absolutely amazing. As well as you've got a good mentor like Amy as well. But posting ideas. I find that my story works better on my Facebook. I will post on my own Facebook 2 to 3 times a day. But yet, my story, there could be 200-300 people who view it per day. So, as well as if you unlock your story, that it's set not from private anymore, but set to public. Anybody who knows you through a friend of a friend, or anybody who knows you through anybody else, if you set that story to public, they can look what you're doing too. They can't actually get on your profile and see anything like that. They can't see all your photos and stuff. But because that story, it gets that blue ring around it. And if you click on that, you can see everything they do. And then they might think, oh, actually, I want to add them as a friend. And I don't know about other people, but I get quite a lot of friend requests. A lot of them look like weirdos, so you don't accept them. But there is the ones that you think, oh, I like them. Oh, they could be a potential. Oh, they look like they could do with this, or they could do with that. Or if they've got the profile unlocked and they've been moaning about wanting to lose weight or do this or do that, you have to go out there to actually look at the people who are trying to add you as well. So it's a case of, it's just like, it's just everything in one. But I find I post what I'm doing first thing in the morning. I'll put something motivational on, and I'll either put it on my wall, and then I'll get people like it. So you've got obviously people to come back to. Well, thanks for liking that. Thanks for doing this. And then obviously on my story, I'll put the same motivational quote. I'll put what I've done in the morning. So every morning I get up, and Amy knows it is hard. I signed up for helping my friend out on his yard. And then he was like, how many days can you do? And I was like, well, what do you want me to do? And I went, all right, I could do with just getting out of the house, because I've got a pet sitting business. I also rescue and rehome dogs, and my house can be a bit manic, and obviously getting out to walk them and do everything with them, it is a bit crazy sometimes. I did have a little part-time job that I did just to get out of the house. So it was a case of, right, all right, yeah, I am working on my business, but I don't mind coming to help you. So it was like, fetch your mare over and we'll do some schooling. Jordan now wants to buy the lifts and the boosters, because being an equestrian person who wants more energy, and he is gay as well, so he's a bit conscious about his weight. Is like, what are them boosters? What are they that you take? What can stop me from eating and stuff like that? And if I put a poll on my Facebook, he votes on it every single time. And I said to Amy when we went to Bolton, I went, I'm going to get everyone on them yard on these products. And I told her that. And you know what? Slowly, I was only taking my mare over for schooling. Now he's asked me to do a few hours a week. And then it's gone to, oh, how many hours can you do? Can you do more? Because obviously I am quite good with horses. And then it was, oh, then how many days can you do? Then it was, do you want to fetch your mare over and let her stay, since we've got a fresh, a clean stable? And obviously it's not very often we have that. I was like, all right then, bonus. Because I've got the indoor school, I've got the outdoor school, I've got all the facilities. I've got the facilities taking a dark road to spa, you name it, I've got it. And it's like, wow, it's all coming at once, this. But I did say to Amy, I can't wait to get up at that yard. And it's one of them things, as soon as you change your mindset, it's a case of it changes you, and you start thinking about more what you want and more about what you want in the long term. And everybody says this, if you jump on all the Zoom calls, what you do now is a product of what happens months down the line. And building them relationships, even if it's just a case of accepting all them friend requests or adding people. And I've had a few. I even put it in the chat, as well as Kate. I told Katie about it today, and then she went, oh my God, I've just had someone say, who are you? Because they've accepted my friend request. And I went, if you don't want to speak to him, block and move on. I says, if not, just say, hiya, how are you? I'm just adding mutual friends because I'm starting a new journey, blah, blah, blah. And it's getting them intrigued in what you're doing as well. So it's a case of, I used to be a very, very negative person, but obviously doing all this and changing your mindset, it completely changed your life. But obviously posting and stuff, I'll post, like I said, motivation. I'll post exactly what I take in the morning. So it's premiums, it's the omegas. I'll have my shake, and then I'll take a booster, maybe take a lift, then I'll be buzzing around yard, getting all yard mucked out really, really quick. And it's like horsey people have contacted me, and my first customer was a horsey person looking what I was doing and thought, I want some of that. She was a horsey person. Then it was a case of someone I've not spoke to from school says, Kelly, you're looking really well. I can't believe the change you've had in your life in the last 4 weeks. What are you doing? How are you doing it? So I told him, they signed up. And they actually ordered the premiums, the shakes and the boosters straight away, and now they're ordering the lifts. And it's a case of, you are the product of the product, and everybody says it, but that is the best way to sell it. It really is the best way to sell it. But there's 741 point something million people in Europe. And how many customers did we have last year? New ones? Somebody quoted it not long ago. Oh, where's it gone? I did write it down somewhere.
I don't know the number off the top of my head, but basically, guys, we haven't scratched the surface yet of what is even possible with this business.
No, and it's a case of, I even told Katie today, and this won't been funny towards other people, but I'll scroll down people who have added me, and literally, you can scroll through them, and most of them have got the Facebook as public. So it's a case of, they want to lose weight, they want to do this, they want to do that. They're moaning about the kids being poorly all the time. So, Adam, get talking to him, build a relationship, and then say, oh yeah, have you seen what I'm doing? Oh, you actually get these for free for your children and stuff like that. So it's like, I got a new customer not yesterday, and her son is through the doctors at the minute.
Kel,
fruit and veg.
just so you know, we've got less than a minute left now on this Zoom call. It's going to cut off, so we're going to have to end it in a sec. But what you're saying is so valuable. So is there anything you just want to finish with to say? And I'm really sorry to interrupt you, because I know you're on an amazing roll. You've been amazing.
I was shitting myself about this as well.
Done so well. It's amazing. What amazing tips. And I love what you said about, using your story, and I loved that you were just going to go into more messaging tips, and I think maybe we could talk more about that next time, is actually getting in, what to actually say to people in the messenger more. So we'll do that. But
I just find that if I post on my story, it's you could put 20 things on your story in a day. 5 of them could be about your dogs. I mean, look at Dolly. Dolly's always snoring or on my knee or doing something, and I give her the nickname a little pig. And everyone finds it funny because she does sound like a little pig. But if I go to horses, you send something, and you've got to do everything about your normal life as well as about this, but everybody wants to know what you are doing.
Yeah, exactly. That's so good. I'm really sorry. We're going to have to wrap it up. But what we'll do, guys, is we'll do another call. But just thank you so much, Kelly. You've smashed it. Thanks so much for talking. Thanks, Frankie. And just keep going, guys. Absolutely smash it. And just get on as many Zooms as you can. And we'll see you on the next one.